coverage. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Offense on the field.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played.
Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled already. Oh my God, Saquon. I'm gonna challenge that though. Challenge.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game.
I can't even challenge that. Try to see if he did fumble. Let's see. Knee was down. His knee was down.
You fumble on your first offensive snap, but now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense?
His knee was down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Thank God. Oh, I'm not running the ball. Look at that.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Now it's Taylor.
Oh, shit, I need that.
Incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Here we go on fourth down with Taylor. Forced down to his left. He's going to run.
I fucking didn't get it.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down, here's Wentz. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Wentz on third down. He's got his man. That's Wallace.
Damn, he broke my shit.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Here's Ajayi.
Yeah, of course, when
and
I
he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 7 yards away.
Okay.
4 Elliott now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Taylor on 3rd down. And incomplete.
How do you fucking fall down with the ball? Push X?
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
Well, I'm gonna do a quick
now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Fucking suck.
They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Who got it? A fucking offensive lineman.
But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all kinds of...
I mean, I'm fucking ass.
Darren Sproles taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Fucking formation should I run? I keep getting smacked.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
That's what I could do. I mean, I could put this nigga as a block, but
we know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script.
I overthrew him.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off.
Overthrowing
niggas. Take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
What is bitches, bro? I swear.
Wears the glove on his throwing hand or not. That ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Now Wentz. Incomplete there, almost almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect
Did I
your
push triangle too early?
to come up with.
Did I push triangle too early?
Down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just
That was the changing point of the game. That was the turning point where I was going to go off and fucking toss the ball.
Looked over at the sideline immediately.
Bro, the first play of the game, I knew it.
Felt it, they thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards.
I haven't got my ball past the fucking.
Sets up a third
I haven't got my
down.
ball on my side of
It's a
it.
game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and makes it hard to defend.
Oh, who's my?
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down.
I don't want to send blitz because last time I said a blitz, it's
9
fucking.
yards is the pickup there, and they'll
fucking
have a
ran the
second
ball.
and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now it's a Johnny, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Oh, his tight end's injured. Fucking bet.
This defense porous
You
so
gotta
far in this
fucking
first
get the
quarter.
nigga,
They
bro.
face another 1st and goal. They'll try to run with a Johnny. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Back live with Charles.
Their defense is just a hole, bro. They keep blitzing my shit.
In from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, overthrow Odell. Oh, fuck. This is all fucked up. Oh, it's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. It's going to add to it.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Stop them.
Not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into
Look at my fat coach.
Right
Oh, yes.
line of scrimmage.
Okay, Brandon, work with me here. Let's analyze this situation. A touchdown here, that could be the knockout blow in the 2nd quarter. But if they go for it and don't get it, that could bring life to the other sideline.
Should have went for it. What about my fucking
Elliott
food?
puts this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit. But having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation,
my blockers are too slow.
So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play caller right now.
And he'll get this
Take the
one
fuck
up to the
off.
26.
This nigga.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to
He did
go.
some voodoo doo-doo.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Easier to block. Easier to block. I need y'all to get open.
To throw on 3rd down. Taylor.
Oh, open.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way out to the 46.
Hurry up. I see what's gonna get him.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Wow.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
Boot tucks.
This is
should
Shaw
back
on the
catch.
catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Shit.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like that one, partner.
Yeah,
They go
man.
back to
What's
back
it called?
with excellent gains.
I don't know that
and really, it
Marcelo
shouldn't be a
thing
surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
He's got the hook up top.
Odell! Ah, damn, Odell's too
And
slow.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way
Come
down
back, Season.
inside the 20.
I'm doing nothing but
First catch in this
slants.
wild card game for a 1,000-yard
I ain't throwing that shit
receiver
deep.
in the regular season. He's got a first down,
Don't got a cannon.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
That's a strong
Oh, I thought it was sack.
Look
at the slide. Bro, look at that shit.
After tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
I think do I get ball? No, I got ball.
On second down, here's Taylor.
Scramble.
And now he will score.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants. Tyrod Taylor
Sumo.
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the
That shit in the
Giants are able to
balls.
draw a bit closer.
Fucking go. I'm going for 2.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a
Yeah, I ain't
pass,
fumble.
but
I
it
ain't
turned
fumbling.
into an exceptional
I'm gonna go
run.
for 2, 'cause
What a scramble for a touchdown.
Oh, that was not it.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
Oh,
Pressure
fuck.
comes, and
No
down
one's
he
open
goes.
either.
The Eagles get there for the sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm going to turn all my aggressive shit on.
Jay Ajayi works his way back onto the field.
Yeah, he's on
It's
like
a second
79
quarter. His
overall,
team
so I
has the
don't
lead,
play
but
he has 3
I think he's
fumbles
hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
2 minutes already?
To go
Fuck.
here in the first half. Back
I need
with
pick
more
6.
NFC
I need a
playoff
pick
action
6.
after this.
Come on, defense.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. It's a gain of 13 for Nelson.
Bro, that's my best corner, and you fucking caught it on him. Fucking kidding me?
He's been the forgotten man in this
Watch the
first
shit.
half. Not a guy
I said
you
play the ball
forget.
for a reason.
Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make
That
any
better not be
sense,
in the
does it?
double coverage.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come
Give me
in,
that.
He rifles
All right,
one,
bet.
it's intercepted.
Ah, fuck.
Picked off at the 46.
I got a pick.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, they already know I want to go
well,
slant.
this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He turned that into a nice shit, man.
Gets him 8 yards closer for third
At least he
down.
hasn't fumbled.
The Giants on third down. Just
No.
1 for 3 thus far. This time they face
It
a
was the
third and 2.
fucking the helicopter. Oh my god, bro.
To throw is Taylor. Operating from the gun. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I might.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
I feel like the hit streaks in this game doesn't even matter anymore.
He finds his target, Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That was better.
A really nice pickup of 14
backpedaling.
yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, it's Taylor. Flushed out right.
Oh my God! Stop doing that! I'm holding the fucking L2. Yes, I'm holding L2 for a fucking reason. And he fucking died like a retard. Slide.
And I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are.
They called a timeout too. What a fucking. They want to score. They want to score. Give me the ball. I need the ball back. Watch them go for a run.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Wins to throw on second down. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. A first down for the Eagles. Wins finding the former Raven Wallace.
I don't care about your fucking third.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
A good quarterback.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all.
Yeah, it's fucking
said than done.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I don't know who the fuck that is. That's not one of my guys.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it.
There you go. I don't care. Just don't let them score again.
Incomplete.
Show them our best defense.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey.
Why are you falling over? Get up. Oh, fuck. I got an interception there.
Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
God, bro. This nigga slow as dick. Why are y'all so slow as fucking taking off?
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Could at least get.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At this point in time, I just need to fucking get.
On second down, Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. That one was nearly picked.
That's what
I don't get was accounting for the free safety.
That's a deep.
That brings up 3rd down.
I'm taking a knee. I'm not taking a damn knee.
Offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds
I ain't taking no knee. The fuck do you think I am? I go for everything. I need to teach this fucking coach.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They're gonna lose.
Taylor. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Don't tell me he touched. Ah! Scored! Fuck you telling me to take a knee. What the hell?
prayer
Hey,
is
I caught up.
answered.
I'm catching up. Yeah, I'm catching up. I'm total 17.
Road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the
that was a
second
dot. That was a
Every team has
fucking
confidence
laser.
going into the start of games, but
That nigga
sometimes you
almost
get it
caught up
rocked
to
a
me.
little bit, and this
Holy
certainly
shit.
applies here for them.
What a fucking
But guess
dive.
what? Just what you said. This touchdown can give them their
Fucking-
belief
I'm going
back
for
that they
this
can win in the
fucking field
second
goal now.
half.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
I don't know if I need it. Please tell me I need it.
Bailey got the extra point.
Thank God.
So we come upon. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
We get ball too. Fuck.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Yeah.
And that'll carry over
Or
the
the
back
back
line of the
two-pointer.
end
I would've
zone
been
for a
down by three.
touchback.
I'm at that.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception
I do
he
Sky.
threw on his
I've
last
been
drive back
doing
in the first half.
cover 3 Sky.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, at the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe you'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete
Oh,
pass.
thank God.
And his throw here's incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
All right, that one fell
do
incomplete
little
there, but the
pussy
best
throws.
quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground.
That nigga's just
instead
a
of going to an
fucking
opposite color
monster.
jersey.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Shit, cover 4. 3 down linemen. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like this. But I'm not getting that run.
They run with a dive. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Low-key.
Just a
3
yard on the
down
first
linemen?
down
They
carry,
fucking
so
low-key
it's
stopped
second
him
and
like
9.
this. It's fucking weird.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and
Face
play
mask.
doesn't
Oh my
exactly play
God,
to
you
your
fucking
advantage,
face.
but
Oh my
it's been a
God,
tough
dude.
go for him.
Every time
That's
he
10
looks
yards.
up,
They got a
somebody's
first.
there defensively. That was the
Go
same
on,
case
go
on that
on,
play.
Face
go on.
mask.
Let the bullshit
Defense.
go. Let the bullshit go. I don't even care. Yeah.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing now is Wentz. And it pops
Oh,
free.
thank God
The
for my
collision
fucking
there jarred the
outside
ball
linebacker.
loose and brings up
My
second
right outside
down.
linebacker, whatever that nigga is.
But not to get too
Fucking
overcritical
safety.
there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical. Complete to complete.
Action. Wentz.
Oh, that's not a pick.
Had it defensively. Could have been a game
That was
changer
fucking a
there in
triangle
the
for a
second
reason.
half. Instead, it's third down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Right there. There you go, fucking
Third
game.
time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the
Yeah.
15. And the return here will go to the 31-yard
He was
line.
gonna throw it. I was in the middle of 2 people, 2 passing moves. They got it.
First possession of the third
I don't know
quarter,
what
an
the fuck is
interception,
that.
so maybe a second
Got it.
half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone
Slants
they
are
wanted
fucking
to set.
killer in
That's
this
the
game.
equivalent of running out the wrong door
Especially
and
with
running into
Odell
your
and
pool
fucking all that nigga
instead
in
of
there.
running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old
Right
days.
hand. That's over here.
Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide.
I don't want to run the ball with him anymore.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Well,
bro,
he's proven real effective running the football. Driving. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Of a first, bro. No, I'm scared. I'm scared of doing it now.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down.
Yeah. Oh, run!
I trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I would throw it deep to Odell.
Before he's brought down.
Not right now.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Taylor now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Right now, I should do it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
That's not even Odell, that's what's his name. It's my 13th receiver.
From 19 yards away. And the Giants are in for 6.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, and he still comes down with it.
Start it off bad.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Every fucking play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He already threw 3 interceptions.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height.
Thank God. 4th down, punt it. Punt the ball, punt down. 4th and 14. I fucking stood fucking nose guard.
And that'll lead to 4th down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
It'll be a 45-yard punt.
Hey, should I start chewing clock or should I score an inch clock?
We get a look at Sterling Shepard as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
He's looked really sharp. Solid way to start the drive.
I keep doing this shit. I don't know.
Picking up the first.
It's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, He's dangerous, but when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they got the great coverage. Oh, he can run, too. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Taylor to throw on second down. And the hit turned loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On third down, Barkley. And
who the fuck was that?
He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Did I get it?
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
See y'all next season.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Formations. I like this slides better. Gun.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards the gain of the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Michael Bennett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Thank God he got rid of that shit. Somehow.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3.
Why is my punter so fucked up? My kicker.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
2 years ago?
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I think they lost.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw. His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Oh, he caught that.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What a beast.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Hopefully. I don't know.
New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll go to Barkley again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Taylor to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Punt it.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yeah, you're blocking. And you're shifting over. You can't shift over that way.
4th down. Here's Taylor. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. He's back to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So he was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. They'll look to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I better be offside on him.
Offside. Defense.
Defense?
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Who's offside again?
Now Wentz signaling frantically. Let's get to the line.
Bro, that's retarded, bro. They're fucking lining him up offside.
Timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
that
this.
That nigga was offside again. And he wastes the fucking timeout.
Back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I can't know fucking do it.
Jeffrey in the final minute. And the Eagles, if they hit the PAT, they will be in the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Take a knee.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Back to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Did they call a timeout or did I call a timeout?
Now it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Can they call a timeout?
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
I gotta stop at the 9-yard line. Yo, can they? I feel like they're gonna call a timeout.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
I kicked the field goal.
So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
Oh, and now he bowls.
Oh, this man was about to break it. Oh, shit. They got he went out of bounds. Look at Hail Marys. I'm gonna take this safety over here.
One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card divisional doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my part,
Saquon Barkley didn't have a really good game. He had like that one good run, and that's about it. My dumb ass kept on going with that same run. Play Green Bay, I'm a fucking idiot. Man, about to be. Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this is usual to me. Bottom flappers never walking dead on. But your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda said the standards in the TED. This nigga fucking clutched it out with 2 interceptions. Why I need to upgrade after that? Better not say no 60. Oh my god, 66 overall. 67. He's out for 11 weeks though. Why the fuck am I upgrading him? Alright, I'm about to play. Oh, they're 85. They're 85 overall. Green Bay Packers. Their offense is probably. Rodgers. Like, he has a higher overall defensive tackle than me. Safety, I'm the strongest. I have a better safety.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on E!
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers.
Well, same shit as mine. If you look at my first play, my first drive, fucking fumbled.
Let's go, come on.
Alright, let's go. First play, interception. Or his fake fumble, I never know. What are you trying to talk to you about?
Rodgers now on first down.
Why would you get off of him?
Jimmy Graham.
Why would you get off of him? 52? Come on.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't want to do my ankle this time.
16 yards to start the drive, first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Oh, he's out.
Now we're going to get a halt to the action because Ty Montgomery is shaken up.
They're running
the
back.
training
I don't
staff
know.
works on him. We'll step aside.
They're
and
running
be
back.
right
Where
back.
that nigga name is? He's fucking out. Out for the game.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Punt the ball.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
To break that
A
off
good return there, call it 13 yards.
I'm just out for the run play.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
All right.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Slow. Z. Ready. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Power. I'm going to a power play in a minute. Who's running?
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. On 3rd and 1, it's Taylor. Dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal, so instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. Now it's Taylor. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
Figure out how to fight against them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Giants. Cody Latimer, 30 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playing football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, nice.
And this is going to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
What the hell?
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion
and the ball's almost there,
and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught outright by Graham. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
You better punt.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, let's face it.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, it allowed for the big completion downfield.
Oh, that better not be holding.
That play possible.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Offense.
Fucking guard.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Now Taylor going to lead his guys up to go for 2.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On second down, Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Taylor will throw. Being chased out left.
That nigga's quick.
Powerful running.
Holy shit,
that man's
just
a yard or two shy of the 30. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete.
They're
going to get the first. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 32 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken very short. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Oh, holding.
So that will push him back.
First down.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize.
You're playing Seattle or what's it called?
He hasn't been able to do so in the second.
And he rifles one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck, you don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now Taylor on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
Oh, fucking wait. No.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
That's like Michael Vick type
Only
of shit
a yard
right there.
on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, here's Taylor. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there at 22. Taylor now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Here's Taylor. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Oh, my God.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. On the return, Clay, broken tackle. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I haven't done a kick return in this game yet.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
I'm running that way. That way.
Hand off to Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They go play action with Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But that's been good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
Doesn't it? If I... Go.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they go the wrong way on this one.
Oh my god.
Losing yardage back at the 12.
The other way.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Muhammad Wilkerson elevated a Temple program that was looking for players like him, and he's carried that on into the NFL. What a terrific play there.
Yeah, a nice tackle for loss for the former Temple Owl, as you said. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. And they've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the... but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride to.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Taylor hit. He lost the football. A little juke. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now it's Taylor, buying time to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Rolling to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. Well, one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Yeah. Tuck it and get all you can.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
I'm just here to... my second
throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
This man just, they're just playing him. Where's that play at? Is it closest that? Yeah, I targeted him 9 times and he caught 6 of them.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Steps away. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely 1st down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. Now Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
He finds his tight end, Graham. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
To him.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They should just put shoe clock on.
The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kenny Clark able to drop it for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there, he hits the reliable target. He couldn't quite hold it, got hit, ball pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
67-yard pick 6.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
319!
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Extending the arm. Touchdown, Packers! Jamon Moore, 67 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henderson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamon Moore, 2 catches.
I won. I'll play Super Bowl tomorrow. Isn't the next thing Super Bowl? The next thing Super Bowl, isn't it? Ready to event? Who's on free agency? Are they gonna get dropped? I'm gonna pick up a player and like take him to the. What's his name? Like that one nigga that messed up his ACL. He played for the. I think he played for your team. The running back. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one in the all in the same. End of the month, flow Joe, kill more, one clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper, tantrums, girl, come back there. Josh McCown's in here? Say, listen, I'm getting that nigga. I'm putting that nigga on my team. Backup quarterback. Josh. Why would they drop their fucking starting fucking Mark Sanchez? Oh, I'm gonna pick up Mark Sanchez too. Get that nigga up on my team. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't fumble when I play with him. Did you win? The Atlantic Falcons.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no
this show is fucking. Oh, you're awesome. This show, I'm the best teacher.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, are you even on here?
I be out on a late night. Opposite a play fight. See slime break night. This break night. My wrist watch is like a brake light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you.
You have more facts than you know.
with the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh,
Okay, a lot more points.
tell me something I don't know.
A lot more
Tell
rushing
me
yards.
something I don't know. What? Tell me
You
something
allow
I
less
don't know.
rushing
Like
yards
when
than
the
me.
drive home gave me the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know.
In this game,
Tell me something I
I allow
don't know.
less
Like when
yards
the
though.
drive home gave me the chokehold.
Like that.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh! Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give me the chokehold.
Yo.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. They call a podcast
I don't
Poppy.
know rushing yards over
King
there.
Kong,
Do
I
I?
see they tryna copy.
No, he has 0.
Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you
Oh,
ain't
zero. How
never
you
seen no
could just-
like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax,
Damn,
chillax,
Odell has
chillax,
11
chillax.
touchdowns.
Chillax, 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 chillax.
And then my fucking second.
Relax, oh. Relax, 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 oh. Relax, 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 oh. Relax,
what again?
relax,
Chiefs?
Tell me something I
Very
don't know.
stupid Chiefs.
What? Tell me something I don't know.
Okay.
What? Tell me something I don't know. Like
Yeah,
when it
2,000 yards
drop home,
passing.
gave me the chokehold.
What's the touchdown? Fucking 39? Holy shit. Tyreek Hill only has fucking 4 with. Damn, that nigga's. Rushing wise, I think I passed you on rushing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back to school. This is open campus. This is
Who's your best defensive player?
open-handed. Tough life, I told her
Eric
model
Berry.
she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin. I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender,
He goes
Christian,
Eric Berry,
I promote the family. Kardashian,
Bobby
she the
Wagner,
best, so she like always
and then,
had it.
what's his
Think she
name?
call me, think she 'cause she never knew her daddy. And my all
Mark.
black Rhythm Nation Janet, boy, don't make me
Khalil
Jackson.
Mack.
Bodily, was
Said
underground.
Mark, come fuck with
Was
me.
underground. Frontin' like a ride with the
I didn't even look at my fucking, what's it called?
Play the odds, a yes man, it's just a bobblehead doll. Holler them all.
Defense. I think my middle my middle linebacker is the best. It's 75. Where's this interception shit at? Where's interceptions? Oh, yes. 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah.
I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lame down. Luckily, so, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw. Peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me? Nikki, baby.
I haven't even used my punter. Or my kick returner. Odell. She got 13 yards. Saquon Barkley.
Lanes can't call and you lame. You had it and you lost all the shot. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never help your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm a bar. In the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving. They ain't like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crash a ghost. Got 2 cribs and 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low buy. Big bank, tight, low buy.
Damn, it's Larry. And then Doug Baldwin. Fucking weak.
Big, a lot of like Santa. Do a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did.
Damn, Ducks needs a new fucking quarterback.
Had cornrows. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with the sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank, take small.
Alright, I'm gonna get off. There you go.